When constructing a green structure, whether it's a corporate building or a house, green building materials are the way to go. This backed by companies such as cement manufacturing company AfriSam with its recently launched range of eco-cement.
If we look at the eco-building cement that we recently launched in 2010, AfriSam was able to reduce the CO2 footprint of that specific product by about 50% to the world average of cement. And that in itself is for us a green cement because the carbon footprint of the product is less. We are doing less mining, we are using less energy, and I think it's a benefit for the entire world and for the environment. We have managed to reduce our CO2 emissions by 30% since 2000. If we measure it up to 2009, we have achieved that through also the reduction of electricity consumption. We have reduced our electrical consumption by 25% over the same period, and we have reduced our energy consumption, thermal energy consumption, by 40% over the same period.
For brick manufacturer Brick, recyclable resources are a prerequisite in the creation of green building materials.
The actual material, the building material itself, is it made from a renewable or a non-renewable source? And then the second way of looking at a green building material is to determine what are the impacts of that building material in the building once it has been applied. So one would look at how durable is the material, and then one would need to look at also the economic impacts of that material. As I say, if it needs maintenance, it's going to push up the economic cost in the longer term of the product. What are the social impacts of that material? How does it integrate with people? And then finally, obviously, the financial impacts and the environmental impacts of that material.
Conventional paints are known to emit a gas called volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. The gas includes a variety of chemicals, some of which may have short and long-term health effects. And this is one of the biggest differentiators to eco-paint.
Conventional paints tend to have VOCs in the paint, which do get released, and they can cause nasty smells for the person applying the paint onto the surface, whereas ours, we do not have VOCs in our paint. So there is no odour, and it does not affect the goings-on in the building. You can literally paint around a functioning building.
Technological advancement has played a major role in the development and enhancing of green building materials, an aspect AfriSam is constantly embracing.
The benefit to the environment, if we talk about an eco-building cement, then we talk about a product that has about half the average CO2 footprint than the normal cements that you find. So that in itself is a benefit. The second benefit is that it's a product that produces better workability. It's a benefit to the person that uses the product. I believe it is a general purpose product that can be used by all consumers. It's not necessarily aimed at only the industrial use. 50% of the cement sales in South Africa goes through the reseller, end up in normal buildings, and that is the bulk of our market, and that is where the product is pitched at.
So how do eco-friendly bricks contribute to energy saving?
There are two main benefits to double-skin clay masonry. The first, from a face point of view, is that it's maintenance free. So once you've built the house or the building, you never have to come back and maintain it. And that obviously makes it much more durable in the long term. Secondly, it's color fast. It doesn't lose its color in the sun as time goes by. And the third impact then is the actual energy efficiency of the building. What we've come to understand is that the wall acts as a thermal battery. So during the day, the sunlight shines on the wall. That wall absorbs that energy but does not pass it into the building. Then at night, as the sun sets, that wall then releases that energy. It releases some of the energy into the building, which then keeps the building warm for a longer period, and then it releases the balance of the energy into the atmosphere. If one looks at that thermal battery effect of Brick clay masonry, then you see that over the life cycle of a building, there can be savings of up to 20 and 30% on the energy consumption of that building.
There are no toxins, there's no lead, and there's no VOCs. So you can paint your home, your office, and literally use it within an hour. You're not going to get the side effects, nausea and headaches. Secondly, it's safe for the natural environment, so our air, our soil, our water pollution. The paint is biodegradable, and when we say biodegradable, it means that once the paint is finished in the can and it lands up on a landfill and it goes into our underground water system, it's not going to affect anything.
And recycling materials also remain one of the significant contributors to preserving the environment.
Any waste materials are also effectively recycled or sent to the appropriate waste disposal sites. We've gone from numerous different extrusion technologies. We've gone from solid bricks to 3 core bricks, and now to 10 core bricks, that is bricks with 10 holes in them, which make the brick consistently lighter and lighter and lighter, yet being fit for purpose. So the hole one digs in the ground to take out the clay is smaller. The amount of bricks one gets back on the back of a truck, as I've mentioned, you get more bricks on. Sustainability really revolves around the longer term. And can something be useful and applicable now? And will it be so in 200 or 300 years' time?
For AfriSam, embracing the use of green building materials requires a joint effort in creating a sustainable future for all concerned.
AfriSam would like to leave a positive and lasting legacy for future generations. We can continue to do this kind of work, we can continue to do innovation, we can continue to produce new products. But at the end of the day, the consumer decides if they want to buy it or they're not going to buy it. If the consumer embraces the concept and the consumer purchases this product, I think it will pave the way for further development in this regard. What we have done is to inform the consumer in terms of the purchase and to help him with his purchase decision. We have developed what we believe is the first in the world, a carbon footprinting on each and every product that we sell. So you will find that on all the bags that AfriSam put into the market, there is a CO2 footprint or a CO2 value, which informs the consumer in terms of his purchase decision.